let's go over our top 10 albums of the mid 2024. Currently, as we're recording this is July, so we've had time to kind of compile our list and give our 10 favorite projects of the year so far,
Yes,
halfway throughout the
sir.
year. Do you want to go first or should I go first?
I can go. Oh, let me get in my
Or do we
playlist.
want to go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8?
We can do because mine is. Let me put it in the. Yeah, we can go.
All right. My number 10, Meg Thee Stallion's Megan. I told you, B, I was going for scraps on this.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. There's not a lot of projects that really wowed me this year. I do want to say that because it's just I've been listening to a lot of older music more so, and the new music we have talked about on the channel, and a lot of it just doesn't hit my top 10 of the year. But I will say with Megan Thee Stallion's Megan project to me is her best project so far. Sadly, it's not saying much in terms of the other projects. But I feel like it was a well put together project from Megan Thee Stallion. It definitely showed variety for what she usually puts out. There were some clever things in there. There were some songs that I really loved in there, like the one with UGK. Overall, Meg really surprised me with the album of Megan. And Meg isn't a bad rapper by any means, but also I don't know. I guess I just really like the energy she came with, especially with like her dissing Nicki Minaj like on 3 tracks. Now she did have 30,000 of her strings pulled, which kind of fishy. But
Yeah, I
overall,
don't get that. I don't get that.
there's a lot of people say that she botted the streams and that Meg fans they're performative. B they talk highly about her online, but when it comes to actually showing out, yeah, they're not there. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion's Megan, not a bad project overall. It thoroughly surprised me, which is why it made my number 10 spot on this list.
All right, my number 10 would be Heems and Labgan, Lavender. Lavender. I talked about it on the pod. I think in like earlier when we first started around that time. But yes, album collaboration with Heems and Labinger. Pretty cool album. Really good features from a lot of artists I like. It came bottom on my list because I haven't really been back to it. But when I was going down the albums I listened to this year, I was like, yo, this is one I played a lot at the time. And I really love that open mic feature on his joint. He got Sir Mikey Rocks. It's like with this album, he had a good amount of features that actually stood out. And like it wasn't really a bad feature on here. Like I said, Sonny Jen is a guy I really don't really care for. If he has like this accent. I forgot where he's from, but I really hate his accent. But he actually sounded really good on his production. And I think both of these guys come from like a Middle Eastern background. And some of the production that he uses and the samples come from like those. Some of that I don't want to mess up their instrument names and all that, but you can hear the influence from their culture into this project, and I really enjoyed it. I might have to go back and listen to it a little bit more, man, because sometimes some songs pop up in a playlist like after you play a song, like an album, and a song from this to play sometimes like that. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I need to go back to this. But yeah, Heems and Labigan, Lavender, my number 10.
All right. My number 9, Belly, 96 Miles from Bethlehem. I think this is a great project for Belly to put out at the time and for what it stands for.
Yeah.
As a project as a whole, obviously, to me, it doesn't really meet the requirements of like an album of the year type thing. Nowhere near, sadly. But Belly is a good rapper. Belly has good song production. He even features people of Palestinian descent on there as well. So as a moment and as symbolic as it's supposed to be, especially since the proceeds are going to the survivors and those people affected in the Palestinian war happening over there. I think this is a good album that serves that purpose, but as a whole album musically, it, like you said before, it's undercooked. But a lot of his Belly's projects have been similar to like that, in the same vein of that. I just think this one was a little bit less undercooked. It's not even like a, what is it when the meat is pink on the inside?
Medium rare.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like less than that. I mean, like it's more pink than that. Like it's like you didn't cook it all the way. Like I'll get sick off of eating that. So yeah, Belly. Obviously, you come with the raps. I get what you were trying to do with this album, so I'm not really mad at it. Until I judge it a bit differently. But if I am just judging it based off the music, it would be number 9.
Yeah, my number 9 spot is 9 by Kenny Mason.
Oh,
I actually didn't even try to do that, but I did, bro. I promise. I don't even know if we talked about this album on the pod. Did we?
I did. And you brought it up and said, "What? You just listened to it?" Something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I really enjoyed this project. One thing about it, it's in my lore because it's one I haven't really been back to, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Kenny, bro. I rock with this album, man. And one song I always go back to is "Slip." I just love that production on there. That doom 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 doom. It has like this old like I don't know what sample it is. It was like a rock sample from like an old emo rock song or something like that. And I just love the way he's flowing on this. And then like from the first beginning of the album, he hit you with like more of his like like a in your face type of production. And then like as you go down, it's only freaking 9 tracks. So he showed you that influence of him like liking rock music. And like Kenny, like subject matter is still the same. You know, he talked about Atlanta streets. You know, I don't know. He really don't really get into it about like women and stuff like that. I noticed that. He probably say a little line, but most of his stuff is still on topic of like just growing up in Atlanta and the part of Atlanta he grew up, and just he comes with his dope little flows, man. It's like Kenny dope, bro. He can rap, and I feel like he's really underrated, bro. Like not many people talk about Mason like that, bro. Like and so crazy. He looks so young, bro, but I didn't know he was 29 like that. Like I was like, dude, this dude around my age. I was like, this is crazy. I thought he was a kid. I'm like, dang, like this dude actually, he
makes young music.
Yeah, and I'm like even with that, he don't. It's not. I'm not gonna say he make young music. It's because some of the stuff that influenced him, I know that it influenced me, and I'm like, I was like, now it makes sense that we come up in the same realm. Like some of the same music that influenced me influenced him, and I'm like, I don't think a kid his age, I guess, would be influenced by some of the stuff. You know?
Some of that
stuff. So, anyways, hey, I like this project. I need to go back to it. I don't know when you're going to drop us another project with at least 16, 14 tracks on it. But I know you dropping these short projects, EPs, type styles. It's all good to me. You know, this made my mid-year. Kenny Mason 9.
All right. My number 8, Vince Staples' Dark Times. I thought that this was a really good project. Overall in Vince's discography, but overall as a rap project as well. We gave it favorable reviews on the podcast itself because we do have a full review for it. And I have nothing bad to say about it. It's just that some thoughts, you know, trying to go back to my thoughts on it and looking back at it, some stuff felt a bit undercooked, like not enough, but some stuff was perfectly suited to Vince for like his short style of songs that he usually does. And while I still think that his previous album, Ramona Park Broke My Heart, I still think that this is a better album. This also isn't a bad album as well, but I don't really think it's an album of the year contender like people are making it seem on Twitter. Some people even put this above Blue Lips, which is, to me, crazy. Yeah. Like, to me, this doesn't feel like a fully thought-out project like a Blue Lips. So, it's not a bad project. Very short, sweet, straight to the point. But to me, I guess, I kind of want more from Vince, especially since he's giving me more on Ramona Park.
I feel like he gave us a lot on here. Well, you mean like by styles? I guess, like...
Because I feel like he was in the same vein. I feel like the production really wasn't as varied like it was on Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Yeah.
But I'm comparing it to his previous project. It's not like I'm comparing it to Boom. But also, if I'm comparing it to my number 1, it's not. Yeah, it's not that. Yeah. So, yeah. Number 8, Vince Staples, Dark Times. Not a bad project. It did make my mid-year. It just wasn't high up there for me.
Yeah. So, my number 8 would be Cavalier with... What was the name of this album? I forgot.
Something Time?
No, different time. Different type of time.
Yeah, different type of time.
Like, I'm sorry, Cavalier, I messed up there, bro. But anyways, another album. Really, he gave you... Look, with this album, Cavalier gave you... How many tracks? 21 tracks. Cool. 58 minutes. Oh. It was all worth it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Is every track a song? Or is
I think he has a little skit a little bit, but mostly everything is full tracks.
Okay.
And like you got Cavalier as he, you know, who he is as a person, his humor, his characteristics, like his beat production. I think his beat selection. I think some of the beats he actually produced. Cause I think he has a production background as well. But like, I love like about this album is mostly the feel. I just love putting it on and I can just play it, and it just like the sound is really cohesive and it just fits a world. I guess the different type of time is just like, yo, this is me. This is who I am. You know, man. He gonna give you like, I think he's from New York. I think he's from the Bronx. I could be wrong. Sorry, if you're not, I could be wrong.
I thought it was from the cover.
Yeah, but I know he spent a lot of his time in New Orleans now. But this project, bro, from like Doodoo Damien, I don't know why I love that song, bro. It's so raw, bro.
So
There's a story about one of his homies. They were throwing rocks at each other. Somebody picked up a piece of doo-doo, like dried up and threw it. They then called him Doodoo Damien. It's just so hilarious, bro. I don't know. Something about me is like I love humor. I love stuff like that because it make you go, yeah. Like why would you name it that? It's like it's different things like childhood stuff. Like so he brings parts of like talking about like different women different parts of like his homies, like I was saying, and just I don't know. It's a really good album, man. You haven't checked it out yet, right? It's probably not your style. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen it plenty of times when I was editing stuff and I needed the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I needed it for like a picture or something like that.
But like, yeah, it's a really good album. It's not really much I can really say about it. Like, if you knew Cavalier, like you understand, like, you know, he cool at rapping. He's not like the best rapper ever, but he say like really smooth things, and he has this like his voice not like it's not like a deep smooth voice, but it's just chill, like, but it's smooth. Like I don't know, I rock with him, bro. Different type of time by Cavalier, also up under Billy Wood's label as well. And I still need to buy that vinyl. Like I ain't been buying records in a while, but I think I should cop that. Even though it's a little pricey, but
What's a little pricey?
It's retail is like I think 60 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not egregious like that Mac Common one.
Oh no, Mac a different breed.
Yeah, don't even tell me that person. In fact, don't even say it on camera. The people who bought that, y'all crazy.
It's sold out.
Hey, I respect it. Y'all crazy still though.
Yeah.
But all right, my number 7. I'm kind of cheating with this one because this one ain't a rap one. Party Next Door is P4. I really enjoyed this project. This was a great project for Party Next Door. Coming off of P3, which I did not like. Party Mobile, mid. Party Next Door 4, he got straight into his element. There is no misses. Every single song on here bangs. The loose little concept of him being an F-boy, I love it. And the album cover, I love it.
Disgusting.
Got it on vinyl.
Speaking of vinyl and Party, he putting out P&D 2 10-year anniversary out. It has a different color to it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I might need to get it. I don't know. I seen it though.
Yeah, I saw the link popped up while I was driving here. I was like, oh snap.
But yeah, I already got it. The only one I'm missing is P3.
I used to have them all too. I had the whole box set.
I hate you.
You had that box set?
No, I
had
hate you.
that box set. And
I hate
everything.
you.
I had them. I had 2 of them.
I hate you. You see this, man? You see this?
I went on record store day and just thought, yeah.
No, I bet.
I was wilding. I was getting cake though.
Like I said, Party Next Door 4, great project from Party. Back to form for Party. I effing love that project. I can listen to it at any single time. Now, will I? Like around kids or anything? No. If I'm in the car at night, or when it's the dusk of dawn, I'm jamming that. That's all me right there. Smooth ride. All right, though. But what's your number 7?
My number 7 will be, it was in between these two. I'll just go with this one. I go with Lupe Fiasco, Samurai.
What was the other one that was between?
I'm going to put it.
Okay.
Put
I didn't know
it
you meant the switcheroo.
Yeah. Lupe Fiasco, Samurai. Like, I don't know. I just always play this album. If I see it, I just click it because it's just, especially the first song always hooked me in. Just him, because the first song was like that theory of him talking about the Amy Winehouse thing, and it just actually it actually created the album. No, just
Dr. Umar would be ashamed of you.
Oh my God, I love Amy Winehouse. Don't get me wrong, I love Amy Winehouse.
I'm telling Dr. Umar.
Like, I don't want to smash her R.I.P. to Amy, but nah, she wasn't my type.
You wouldn't want to either because you are almost a married man.
It has nothing to do with it. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Everybody get a little cheat day. But what I was saying about Samurai by Lupe, like we spoke about it in the podcast. The beats really mellow, jazzy. I'm a sucker for jazz, and just Lupe bars, like him flowing so effortless and on this album is actually insane to me, and he makes it seem so easy. It's just so crazy to me. Like, just some of the flow, the round scheme, like it's just stuff he was doing. I was just like, it's so easy to this dude. And I don't know, it's just an album that like I told you, I always go. It's a short. I just put it on, let it play. It's nothing on there I dislike. It's nothing on there that I like super love, but it's all like really dope. And I don't know all the freaking bars, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I listened to the album probably more than any album this year. I'm not gonna lie, just because short, sweet, to the point, and also I can drive and play it. I put it on when I'm cooking sometimes. It's just one of those albums. So it's like I had to put it in the list, B, even though I know it came out like 2 weeks ago. But
I have no problem with you doing that. But B, you telling me that you do other stuff while listening to this album?
Yeah, I do other stuff.
You're not really listening.
I do other stuff when I listen to any album.
That's why it's not his number 1. See, you're disrespecting me.
Hey, you need an album that takes all your attention, and you can't do anything else but listen to that. Nah, not me.
See, that's why my number 6 B is Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2.
You're lying.
Yeah.
I'm not even buying that.
Oh, you're not buying the record?
I'm not behind nothing Nicki Minaj.
No, but my number 6 is Kenny Mason's 9.
Okay.
You already spoke about it, but Kenny Mason is one of those artists that I started listening to this year, even though you've been talking about him for years,
Yeah.
which I won't claim that. But yes, there's proof out there, but like I said, I
Yeah.
still won't claim that.
Hey,
Kenny Mason's 9, what can I say about it that you haven't? Kenny Mason is one of those characters in hip-hop right now that whenever he puts out something, I'm there. Like, I'm listening to it. And to me, Kenny Mason has no misses within his discography that I've listened to so far. I think I'm missing like one project.
Yeah.
But overall, man, the things that he comes with 9, I was already going to think, it's going to be the same thing I got from the last project, 6, which wasn't bad and wouldn't be a bad thing. But I don't know how. He kind of changes it up a bit, goes a bit more into that rock bag.
And he actually he's like, dang, I actually like the rock stuff.
I like the rock stuff more than the rap. But guess what? The rap stuff is still super good as well. So I'm like, dog, how are you making me as a rapper like these rock themed rap songs? And it's not like the I'm so sad. It's not like that. Money signs, money signs. I'm like,
He meshes them so well.
I love it. To me, it's like a transformative rap rock.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this like rap rock. This is what I thought Tizo Touchdown was going to do. And he sorely disappointed me, but I've been listening to Kenny Mason.
Yeah.
And god dang it, he's scratching that itch that I like.
You should check out Paris, Texas. Like they all
I keep
Tizo,
forgetting.
Paris, Texas, Kenny Mason, Kenny Lupa, I think Lu something. And it's another guy as well. But like, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, that Kenny Mason 9.
Kenny fire.
There is no misses on that.
Yeah,
I wish I
he
could
is
put it
fire.
higher. The only reason I don't is because it's not long enough for me to be like, oh, album of the year.
And what's so dope about Kenny, bro? Like you know he's from Atlanta. You hear the accent. It's like I like when people like that. I'm saying regions is still important.
It matters.
It's still important, bro.
We need to bring it back.
Yeah, it's still important.
Like New York sound like New York. South sound like South.
Yeah.
West,
Even if you
keep
even if you
being disrespect about Drake.
even if you're showing like your influences from other places, like you're still you authentically.
Like I
That's
kind of
all.
want to hear you and like be like, oh yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like that used to be. easy
That used to be
back
a
then.
thing. You'd be like,
Now
oh yeah, I
it's
know where
like,
you from. Like, hold up, where you from? I play that game with my girl all the time. I'll be like, where do you think this artist from? You know what I'm saying? I always do that. And she'd be like, always wrong. But
Yeah, Kenny Mason's 9. Like I said, it would go higher if it was more longer project. But I think what Kenny Mason does with these short projects, like you said, is short and sweet. He doesn't give you anything over bloated. Nothing really sounds the same. They can be in similar veins and tones, but they don't sound samey. So I just think like he never overbears or oversteps his welcome.
Yeah.
So I just really like Kenny Mason and his projects that he's doing right now. These short, simple, sweet projects. I kind of don't want him to come out with an album, man. Like a full length one, like a 50 to 40 minute one.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like while I listen to the what's it,
Habit,
the Hood
Habit,
Angelic or whatever,
yeah.
it's cool. It's not bad. It's good, but I don't. What he's doing right now,
You like that formula?
yeah, and I'm just like boom. It's like a shot of adrenaline. I'm like, yeah,
It's like he's giving you 9 tracks, but they like great 9 tracks, like really good 9 tracks.
It's very
like
solid.
that these 9 tracks might get watered down in like a 16 project.
exactly.
Yeah, I got
Like he has little room for error,
Yeah.
and so he doesn't. He makes sure like
that
yo,
that is pretty. That's a good tactic.
yeah, and like he's like, yo, I got to put all my focus into these 9 tracks. I got to focus and go hard on them.
Yeah.
Because once you start doing more, you spread yourself too thin.
Yeah.
And it just starts getting samey, and I'm just like,
That's why 9 and 10 is like 9 to 11 is like a perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you might have a dud in 11 or 2, but like it's not much room for error. Like
Yeah.
just focus on those tracks.
I agree. And the features, like with V's on there.
Yeah, these. Yeah.
Like, it's an easy dub. And an easy plug.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this
And when
is
he get
cool.
into that bag, when he do that flow, like in the hooks, I like that, bro. He be wild.
I'm just like, man, I really like Kenny Mason. Man, I just enjoy Kenny Mason's music. Dang, I should have rated that higher.
And that's number 6.
Yeah, that's number 6 for me.
And I'm on, my number 6 is it's my number 6 because it was like Rock Marciano, Marciology.
Okay.
Like, I would love for this to be higher, but like we talked about in the review, that it's Rock being Rock, and the beats was cool. You know, I know I think he almost produced the
most
whole
of it?
joint, and like some of the stuff it just didn't.
It didn't hit like that.
It didn't.
Like, it's
Still
not bad.
Rock. It's not bad. It's still Rock. I bought this on vinyl. I'm still waiting on that pre-order to come into the mail. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
We support over here.
oh yeah, I always support the artists I love, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if they charge me about $1.50 for an album, or maybe $3.33. You know what I mean? Yeah. But what I can say about this album is like, if you're a Rock fan, you know what Rock's gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? The wittiness, it's effortless from Rock standpoint too, bro. Like he say some stuff that's like the most simplest line. You just like, that sounds so hard. Like that's crazy. But the only thing that really just pulls this project for me and that makes it just at 6 is mostly the production, which I hate to say it. It's not bad, but it just wasn't.
It stays in that same territory.
Yeah, it just stayed in that same territory and kind of like, just didn't.
For me, it gets boring.
Yeah, like
this is an honorable mention for me because I really enjoyed it, but it stayed too in that same vein, and it wasn't varied enough for me.
Yeah, like especially coming from his last project with Alchemist, you know what I'm saying, and like just the stuff that Alchemist gave him, man, and just oh my god. So my expectations was a little high, and usually I don't get caught up in that, but it got me, bro, because the Elephant Man Bones was just.
That Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just saying, V.
But yeah, man. Number 6, Rock Marciano, Marciology.
All right. My number 5. He gonna hate me for this. Yeats 2093.
Ah, I see it. I knew it was gonna be here.
Yeah, of course. But I think to me, it's because sonically, it's one of the most diverse projects that we got in this year in terms of sonics. Yeet is still gonna do what Yeet does, but I feel like because of the production that he's chosen, the aesthetic he's going for, the promotion that he went for, I really love it for this dystopian, futuristic type of world, kind of like Batman Beyond. I really like what Yeet went for on this project. I think he went for something different comparatively to his other projects sonically. And I think because he went somewhere different sonically, he had to hop on some of these beats different sonically as well. And so Yeet, I'm not going to say he's a master lyricist or anything like that. I'm never going to put him in that. But I'm also not going to Yeet and looking for that. I'm going to Yeet looking for some fun, looking for the vibes. I'm looking for the themes that he's going for in terms of like the feel. Not the theme is like, oh yeah, he really had a tough time growing up. Yeah, his ops are really... They really preyed on his downfall. I'm not doing that. It's Yeet. I'm not going into this like a pretentious buffoon. He went for 2093. He got these dope sounding beats. He got these weird sounding beats. And he flowed on them differently than what I thought he was going to do compared to his previous projects himself. I'm a Yeet fan. I'm a huge Yeet fan. I think this was great for his discography, and this was, I don't want to say a turning point, but this is definitely one of those significant albums in his discography in terms of like sonics and doing a different sound based off of what he usually does with the loud boom basses and the rage sound that he usually goes for. So yeah, Yeet 2093, this project isn't for everybody. Yeet, just like I always say about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's an acquired taste. It's not for everybody. There might be 1 or 2 Yeet songs you might like, but a whole project, I will say like this. He does overwear his welcome at times. Some stuff can sound samey. And his lyrics aren't the best in terms of like being diverse and versatility. But you go into it kind of like a Uzi or Travis Scott. Go into it for the flows. Go into it for the energies, the vibes. I really do like the aesthetic that Yeet went for. If this comes out vinyl, I'm buying it. I just love Yeet music overall. I cannot wait to see what he does with his next project. Yeah. So Yeet, 2093, I really enjoyed it. But I'm not going to say it's like the best thing I've heard this year. Yeah. But sonically, this definitely has that versatility and that sound that I think could be a contender for like, oh, this could be up in contention just from the sonics. Kind of like a Travis Scott. Yeah. So yeah, that was my number 5.
Yeah, my number 5 is gonna be a kind of like I wasn't even gonna add this. This is an audible I made, just like right off the dizzy. I'm gonna put No Worries, Wild Lord in there. You know, not hip hop, little R&B, hip hop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Huge No Worries fan. Love both of these guys. One thing about this album, it's probably like the third most played in my Spotify. I love Distractions. I can't get away from that song.
Who's featured on that one?
It's just Knowledge and Anderson .Paak, bro. It's the song right after the Thundercat. What's the name of that song? I cannot think of it.
I can't think. It's not Central, but dang, I know what you're talking about though.
Wow, I can't think of the song. But anyways, it's like I can't get more distractions.
I think that might be the one that always comes up in my thing.
But nah, bro, this song I can't get it out. But this album, bro, it's beautiful, man. Like I know a lot of people got in the album of the year contender, and I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But I grow to like appreciate it more than a few weeks back. Just like seeing the growth. You know what I'm saying? And just even though I know they taking a different lane, like I say, it's like a character they doing. But also, Anderson .Paak, some of these influences come from his outside life or some of his love life. I know he's a married man, but I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff come from his past and like led him to his queen he has today. So him bringing up some of these flaws he had, even in the last project and bringing it together. Like, yo, now I want my girl. She's leaving me. I'm coming with a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of felt that, bro. Being a like former like guy that didn't really care about being in love.
Womanizer. That's the term.
Anyways, I don't want to use that word, but I don't know. I love the production on this album. I love the subject matter. I love the humor in this album because what's an Anderson .Paak album without some type of humor? And he's always going to display his character, bro. Like, 'cause he's a really good personality.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, man, I really enjoyed this project, bro. I'm gonna put it as my number 5 spot, and that's an audible. I was just like, I do play that.
Who'd you replace it for?
Huh?
Who'd you replace it with? Or is that album in your list?
It was gonna be in my list, but it's a 2-parter, bro. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put it to next. But it's a volume 1 and a volume 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna talk about it, but I was gonna put the volume 2 as 5 and
volume 1 is 4.
I'm not. I was like,
so you just gonna put them together?
That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
So my number 4, I cheated with this one a little bit, B.
What you do?
You guys know I've been going through all these girls' discographies. Some I enjoyed, some I didn't. One that I enjoyed the most was Scarlett from Doja Cat. And while this album did come out last year, she put the deluxe out this year. And so Scarlett to Claude, the one with some people call it pubic hair or whatever. Usually it's just her curly hair, just cut short now.
Ugh.
I enjoyed this album. I mostly enjoyed Scarlett, but because the deluxe came out this year, and I listened to the deluxe, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now the third disc, really don't care for. But the first 2 discs, the bonus disc, and then the original album, I really enjoyed it. I thought Doja Cat brought me something different that I didn't get from her previous albums. And there are songs on Scarlett that I love. Whenever my little DJ AI X on Spotify comes on and it plays a Doja Cat song, I'm like, yo, I'm in there. I'm like, I just love this album. It definitely it exceeded my expectations, and it also diverted them a bit too, because I thought I was going into here thinking I was going to get another pop album. I was like, I'm just going to get the same thing over and over. First song, Paint the Town Red. I'm like, yep, pop song, pop album. I already know it. But then got to the second song, I'm like, got a little bass to it. I'm like, hold up. And then she got another song, I Come Dripping with the Wet Vagina. I'm like, hold up. See, I'm a masculine man.
That's probably like his top 5 song of the year.
It might be. But I'm a masculine man. But that song came on, I'm like, I can't do nothing but just do this to that, B. This album bumps.
Yeah.
I tried to put my girl on it. She said she don't like it. It's boring because it reminds her of like the Rhapsody album that I told her that I like too. Because she said it kind of stays in the same vein as that. And I'm just like, see, that means Doja Cat doing something right. Doja Cat can rap, great beat selection, and she can sing with the little pop song she has on there. She only has 2, but that Agora Hills, I want to show you off, man loving song. I love it. I love it when a woman shows that she loves men.
White man.
I love it.
She wasn't talking about you, bro. Black man. She wasn't talking about you, bro.
She's not what the culture's feeling, B?
I'm just talking, bro.
You're probably right. Scarlett to Claude, I was thoroughly impressed by Doja Cat's rapping ability, even though that's what she does in all her pop albums. Just for her to solely focus on the raps, be melodic instead of singing, and like some of the subject matter that she goes over as well, like F the girls. Like that song right there where she's just telling all these girls on social media that just are part of stan culture, like, stop it, y'all are annoying.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, there's finally someone who could say this because they have a fan base similar to that. And, you know, obviously I got to excuse her outside antics because she's a little cuckoo in the head. But, hey, you got to be cuckoo in the head to make the great music. Look at R. Kelly.
She's trying to be the new Britney Spears, shaving her head and stuff.
I like her more than Britney Spears. So
Yeah.
I don't really listen to Britney Spears. But Doja Cat, you put some Doja Cat on, I'm in there. I'm seated.
Kiss Me More is my jam still.
That song's hard.
Yeah.
Not on this album, but it's
I
hard.
know. It's dope.
Yeah, Planet Her, also hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my number 5, B. Oh, no. Number 4. What's your number 4?
Now, number 4 will be Pink, Sifu.
I actually been seeing him tweet this week.
Oh,
this weekend.
Yeah, my guy, bro. But he put out Got Food at the Crib, Volume 1. And he put out Volume 2 a few, like probably last month. But, like, I'm putting these together. Because, like, they both, like, 20, 25, 23 minutes.
Yeah, go
projects. And it's one track, so he don't got it tracked out. I don't know when he's going to release these on DSPs.
Wait. Huh?
Like, if it's on his Bandcamp, Volume 1 is 25 minutes, you play it. And then Volume 2 is, like, 23, 24 minutes, and you just play it. It's no tracks.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. So I don't know if he ever gonna put it on. I know he said the vinyl's coming out. So yo, that's something I'm buying on vinyl. But it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be tracked out on
Okay.
vinyl. It has to happen.
It's gonna have that one little dent for you to put it started.
Even if it is, I'm just gonna play it. That's how I play it. You have to.
Flipping it on the 13.5 mark is nasty. I want you to know that right now.
But anyways, I really enjoyed this project because what Pink Cypher gives you, like, it's like gumbo. Like when he put out the one, it's just he brings in all of his influences, all his skills into this. Only thing in this project he left out is like his punk rock side or whatever. But when it comes to the jazzy beats, his raspy voice, his really smooth production, the freaking neo soul inspiration in his albums, and pretty much in a lot of his albums, and it's just so black. I just love it, bro. And it is, man, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about it, man. Like, I can't wait till it come on vinyl because like. It gives me he has a duo with a producer and they go by Be Kool-Aid, and like it's just beautiful music, bro. It's just, and this has a lot of that in there, and I'm pretty sure he's a producer as well, and I think he has some stuff with that producer, and I can't think of his name no. But I really know your name, but you hold me, bro. That's why I ain't gonna say your name, bro. He didn't freaking send me my record I bought from like 3-4 years ago. Did
you charge back him?
Nah, bro. I just it was on tracking and everything was supposed to be coming, and it never, it never went out. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We'll talk about that. And I supported this dude since Bandcamp for years. I ain't even gonna say your name, bro.
Which disc do you like more? Disc or volume?
Oh, one. I like volume 1 more.
Does it actually come together as like a story or no?
Nah, it's just beat. It's just music, bro. It's just music. That's why you just play it, bro.
This boy playing 25-minute tracks. You nasty.
What?
You playing R. Kelly trap in the closet.
It's a 25-minute track with different songs. It's just not tracked out.
Okay, R. Kelly.
This guy. Hater. What's your top 3, bro?
Number 3. Mm-hmm. Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You. This was a great trap project. And now, while my review probably could have came off negative about it,
yeah,
great production.
This boy was clawing.
I was.
Expand that palette.
I did. I was listening to all this stuff, remember? Yeah. But this has great production from Metro. Great rapping from Future for what he does.
Great rapping from Future.
Great rapping. Hey.
Like that. This album started off the biggest thing that happened this year.
This whole album was about subliminally dissing Drake. This was a match made in heaven, but like I said in the review, the only reason I didn't like it as much at the time, and I still think this is a good album, but I don't think it's the best one, is because this came a bit too late in comparison to other stuff that we've gotten from Future. This is a great Future project in his discography. Like I said, it's in the top 10. Mm-hmm. He has a lot of projects, so being top 10 is still good. But overall, I really do enjoy this project, and this is the one project where there's a whole bunch of songs I still come back and run to, like Young Metro. Not like that. No. Don Juan, Bishop Don Juan or whatever, Cinderella, She a Vibe or We Fried, whatever the song is. There's just a lot of stuff that I really like from this project right here. So yeah, that's my number 3.
My number 3 will go to, I'm like, Vince Staples. Dark Times.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to Vince Staples' Dark Times. Like you said, you felt like you didn't get, I got a lot when it comes to subject matter and I love the subject matter, bro. I just love what he was talking about. And like, you wouldn't know, because you listen to these beats, it's not like a dark beat like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's not like something that's over the top, but when you listen to those lyrics and some of the stuff he reminiscing about, and you think about like your times growing up and stuff like that, like you can relate to it. It's like a really relatable album. And also he talks about all these dark times when also putting them in the dark time when he signed that deal, and just kind of like, man, I miss this part of my life. Me going through these dark times, reminiscing of bad times, but actually they good in a way, like missing those times. And just him getting through, he's done with the label, he's off to a new start. And like Vince Staples have like a newfound like I guess status. I want to say because I feel like it's more eyes on him now. The Netflix TV show it got renewed, and people we excited for that. And I don't know, man. This album was just really good to me. I love the production, but I told you, like subject matter, the lyrics in this album, like Vince is really monotone. Just his delivery, and like he raps effortlessly as well. Like how he raps and just the things he say. Like it's like sometimes Vince talking to you, bro. And it's just, I don't know, man. I love this is one album I was playing a lot as well, bro. And I still go back to Etouffee, bro. I love that song, bro.
Yeah, my Spotify ruined that one for me.
What?
Because after every single album I would listen to,
Etouffee, come on. Damn.
And I'm just like, dog, like, can you stop? Like I don't hate the song. The song is good.
Yeah, but
I'm just like, God, like, it's like, I go to Spotify for a reason. Stop playing the goddamn song off of an album that I listen to.
And like I'm saying, like, each song, I think, in title meant something to him. Like, even just the little nuggets of Etouffee of, like, his, like, New Orleans, and he had, like, the New Orleans guy at the end, and then his roots that goes back to Louisiana. I don't know if his grandmother actually from New Orleans, and then just the Etouffee, just the mix of just two different like textures and like this beat and the subject. I don't know. It could have been so much going on. That's how I felt about it. And just thinking of like the culture of New Orleans and just, I don't know. This album is really good.
I'm picking up what you're dropping.
Yeah, I'm just saying this album, bro. Hey, it's up there, bro. It might be number one at the end of the year. Who knows? I'm just saying.
I can't believe you said that. My number 2, this should come to no surprise. Future and Metro Boomin's We Still Don't Trust You.
You're a panderer, bro.
How am I a panderer? Now you know I love Glazer,
bro.
That's the correct term.
God.
You know I'm a Future Glazer. You know this. I have all the albums on vinyl, except for High Off Life. That's the what's the other one?
Why did I not expect that? I didn't even expect that. I didn't even expect it, even though I think it's better than the first one. But yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I love it way more than We Don't Trust You. And man, I just love melodic Future, especially when he's getting into his R&B kind of popish bag. Yeah. I'm like, all right, Future, what we doing here? I love the versatility from the We Don't Trust You to We Still Don't Trust You. Now, while I feel like he was a bit panderish to his fans doing that second disc with just full trap songs, which threw off the vibe for me a little bit, Future. He did it just a bit. But what Metro did with the soundscape on that album and the world that he takes you in sound-wise, because Metro Boomin really hasn't done a sound like that on that album right there. So to see him do a whole album like that with Future, and I already loved Hendrix. To me, I like this more than Hendrix. Yeah. I feel like more replayability with this album than Hendrix. There's that one song I forgot the name. Freaking again, freaking again. All she want to do is, I love it. I love Future on here. The other song I don't like on here is the one with J. Cole. I'm just like, get your apologetic behind off of this. Dang. But besides that, I enjoy this
People
album.
Gonna forget all about that when he dropped that album.
Who?
J. Cole apology.
No, I'm not gonna forget about that. I'm gonna still kind of get him if he has braggadocious bars on the album. Hey, you didn't see I put my delete later on here. And you know I like that at first. But when that apology came out, yep, you got that wiped down.
That wasn't that good.
Hey, SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Kendrick and Drake got you wiped down.
Oh my God.
But yeah, overall Future, We Still Don't Trust You. I'm waiting for my vinyl pre-order to come in for that. That and the last album. I got the exclusive ones. Look at him. See, when he wants to put Rich A. Haitian as number 1 and number 2, I'm going to start, here he goes with the bad mixed album. All right. Go ahead, number 2, since you know everything.
Mock Homie. Rich. No. Joking. Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips. My number 2.
I'm very interested to see this number 1. I wanted to do number 1 at the same time. I thought
we could do it at the same time. But my number 2 is Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips. So, this album... Only why. This probably is my favorite listen this year. But I haven't went back to it in a long, long time.
Is that because you're number 1?
No, it's not even that. I think it's because, I don't know, just something's not bringing me back. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. Like, when the last time you listened to it?
You can't ask me that because remember I've been doing all this discography deep dive. So
have you ever had the urge to listen to one of their songs, like a single or anything?
I don't do. Remember I told you I'm an album guy. So I don't like listening to singles unless it's in a playlist.
Yeah, but you go back to some Future songs, you like? I thought you just said you did.
When it's in my Spotify recommended, I jam them. I told you, like with the Doja Cat, I jam them. But also I have some of those Future songs in that playlist.
Yeah. Like, it's not much like reviewing or anything, like talking about how much I like this album. I did that enough in the review.
Yeah,
But
we talked about it. Good.
my thing is, it's my number 2. It's just my thing is, it's something that's not bringing me back to it, bro. And that's why it's at my number 2.
So are you scaling it down the replayability factor?
Yeah, but I played it so much during the time, and I don't know if it was just a moment. But I got it on 2 just because, like, the year's not in, it's not done, and maybe I can go back to it.
So do you still feel the same that this is his best album over Blackface?
I think I still feel the same way.
Okay.
I just have to go back to it.
Okay.
Right. But yeah,
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna have more probably at the end of the year. I might have my full thoughts.
Yeah. Since I'm done with the girl discographies, it gives me time to kind of like go back to other albums. I might do that this week.
All right.
But time for our number 1, B.
Yes, sir.
Since yours isn't Blue Lips, I thought yours was gonna be Blue Lips.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Blue Lips.
Number 1, Rich Ass Asian, my coffee, baby.
Yo, I'm done with the pod.
Yes,
like, I don't even want to pod.
sir.
Hey, look, what Drake said? I don't even want to pod no more. That feeds your nature.
Oh, no, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
on,
What
man.
more can I do?
Mix better.
Oh, no, you're bugging. Yo, bruh, like, come on. You bugging. Hold up, bro. Let me go to this track list, bro.
My comedy be like,
bro.
That's my comedy.
Oh, my God. The song, Sunji, I go back to that song, bro. Just him rapping that beat, that production. Like, it was just something about this album. Like, when I first heard it, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool, Mac. Second listen, I'm like, yeah, Mac. By third or fourth listen, it kind of like clicked. Like, yo, my boy's on another level, bro. He's rapping his butt off. And then, like, him having Rock Marciano, like, I don't care about God for him. Not a fan. Black Thought going. Big Chico had a good one. O3 Greedo on the hook of freaking Rich Ass Haitian with K Trinado on the production. Love that beat. That's like, that song is probably like one of my favorite songs this year, bro. Just hearing like O3 Greedo and like Mock Homie, like that's like the craziest thing. And I love O3 on that hook.
I like that song.
Pick you up like eeny meeny. Come on, man.
I like this song.
I know you do, bro. It's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sadly the rest of the album, man.
No, you're bugging. Like, it's just like long. Like, even though he has a lot of like Haitian themed tracks titles, so like Empty Spaces, him and Euro Drew, like, oh my God, bro. It's just something about my boy Mock, bro. He can package a project, and he really put thought into this album. There's just so much more that I want to learn from this project that I need to get. You know, I still listen to some songs there. Like, I go back to this, but like, cause I have like 2. You know, you got like 2 settings on my car. I have my CarPlay and I have my media setting. So my media, when I go to media and I press play, I pick them on like eeny meeny. Like, bro, it's just this album. Like, it's just this album gonna play when I go to media, bro. And bro, I love this. I didn't think I was gonna like this album as much. I really didn't, because it was just so much hype from the last like 2 years. And yeah, I'm really exceeded my expectations. And Rich Ass Haitian. Let me correct myself.
Hey, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, B.
Yeah.
One of us got to cover that trash.
Oh my God.
But yeah, my number 1, Blue Lips.
Yeah.
To me, sonically, this gives me album of the year vibes, especially with the hiatus that Schoolboy Q was coming off of. He did not fail to meet expectations, and while I don't think this is his best project, I think this is one of his best projects that he has. Top 3 in his discography, easily.
Yeah.
He has some really good features, really great production, really great rapping. He has not missed a beat. And the meaning of Blue Lips, I also got it on vinyl as well, because I really do like
I still
this
ain't
album.
bought that yet.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would have bought that Rich A Haitian over it though, if it was the same price.
No, I was buying the $200 or $300 one, but like I offered to buy it and then it sold out. I was like, dang, I didn't think it was gonna sell out. So I was like stacking up a little extra bread on the side just to buy it. And the day I had the money, sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it though.
But yeah, Blue Lips to me gives me album of the year vibes, and I honestly think it's gonna be dethroned by this new Common album whenever it does come out. Because I'm highly anticipating that Common. I want that to be my number 1 of the year.
Yeah.
Hey, because like I said on Twitter, I said Nas and Hit Boy passing the baton to Pete Rock and Common right now. I also heard another song with Pete Rock this weekend. I'm just like, God.
Yeah.
It was a Jay-Z song. I forgot the name of it though. but I forgot. But I was like, God. Oh, it was off of Watch the Throne. It's the last track on the deluxe edition. Just like, I didn't know P-Rock did this, but whoo, he's smoking list right now. But yeah, Blue Lips to me is a really good album. Very solid project from Schoolboy Q overall. I really enjoyed it. I really loved the time that I did spend with it when we was going over the review. And that's mostly what I comprise this list of is stuff I loved going through for reviews. Because like I've told you this whole year, like you guys have probably figured from the What We've Been Jamming sections, I've been listening to a lot of different albums, so I haven't really been able to go back to albums because I've been concentrating on new albums that I've either tried to experience for the first time or revisit and get my thoughts together for the What We've Been Jamming section. But Blue Lips is the best experience I've had with an album this year where I'm just like, dang, I'm really having fun with this. Really enjoying it. I'm really liking it. This is something that when I'm replaying it, you know, it got that replayability factor for me that I really did enjoy. Now, will I go back to it? I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait for the year end to see how overall I feel about the year. But yeah, Blue Lips to me was a really good Schoolboy Q project overall.
Yeah. All right, D.
And that was our top 10 of the mid-year for 2024. Let us know what yours is in the comment section.
Your list reminded me of that Lil Durk list of his hip-hop.
Stop it. Don't disrespect me like that. This man is disrespectful. Don't ever disrespect me like that again. Says a guy that listens to Mac Homie who sounds like good packaging. Yeah, you sound like he's packaging while he's in the studio. Can't hear him over nothing.
Hater.
Hey, boy, start the tape over and actually rap on beat.
Hey,
boy said, I sound perfect on the song? Yeah, turn my vocals down.
Hey, bro, can't compute it.
Hey, look, when you go on that album, you gotta look at the equalizer. Prioritize vocals.
Nah.
Shouldn't have to do that for no goddamn album.
Nah, I didn't have to do that.
I'm the only hater of this Mac Homie album.
Yeah, you're bugging.
No, I'm just not a sheep.
I'm not either. If I don't like something, I don't like it.
I might got the wool on me, but I ain't no sheep.
I always keep it a thou wow.
No, you keeping it 99.9 right now.
Keep it a thou wow, bro.